Hey, MotorMate here. If you watch this channel on a regular basis, you know that I'm a motor officer instructor. I teach the police motor officer techniques to you, the average rider, and I do that via all the videos. I've got 1,250 videos on YouTube, and of course, my Ride Like a Pro series of videos. They're available at ridelikeapro.com. Putting that aside, if you watch regularly, you'll know I took a couple of track days, or I went to Yamaha Champ School. First, I went to the street course. That's a one-day course. Then I went to the two-day course, and I brought my bagger. And not too many baggers on that course, but of course, all motorcycles are welcome. So I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, posted a couple of videos about it. If you want to have some fun at high speeds, turns, etc., you need to get some training, because one of the most common motorcycle crashes is a rider failing to negotiate a curve. They run right off the curve, and there's a whole bunch of reasons why that happens, but you'll learn the most at one of those Yamaha Champ School, either the street or the two-day course. And of course, there's track days. Once you get the techniques down, you get better and better. As I did, you sort of get, well, maybe addicted to riding on the track. That's the safest place to really go fast and to test your limits. Now, I started thinking about this, and I think I want to do some more track days, and I want to get a motorcycle that's really better suited to that purpose than a full-on touring motorcycle. Not that you can't do it with these bikes. I did it. I think to have a bike that's pretty much mainly that's going to be what I'm going to use it for would be a little bit better. But there are so many choices, so many great choices, and the price range is all over the place. And I started thinking about first, well, new ones, because you can get a bike like a Yamaha YZ RF3. It's a 300cc out-and-out sport bike. $54.99 is what they advertise. But here's the thing. You go to the dealership and you're going to find out they're going to add $750 to that for freight and a surcharge. On top of that, they're going to add about $1,000 in dealer fees. So by the time you get done, you're talking about $7,200, and then there's taxes. You're almost $8,000 out the door for a new 300cc bike, which I would probably get tired of pretty quick. So I put that out of my mind. In addition, all-out sport bikes put you in a very uncomfortable position. And it's not so bad on the track, because you're going to do 4 or 5 laps and then you pull over and rest. But you're going to be wearing that. You got to wear the leather suit. You saw me getting into that leather suit. Believe me, that thing weighs, I don't know, 40, 45 pounds. It's very uncomfortable. And then you're going to ride on an uncomfortable bike. For somebody my age, when you get to be 40, you worry about these things. I want to be comfortable when I'm riding. So I started to narrow it down, and I looked at a Kawasaki Z650. That's a naked bike. It's got the same motor as their out-and-out sport bike has, but priced $82.49 new, plus $750 for the surcharge on the freight, and then they're going to add another thought. By the time you get done, you're over $9,000. So I also looked at the Kawasaki Z900. Now that's the copy of the 1971 Z1, and it's a very good copy of it. And you know how I like nostalgia. That bike's got all kinds of power. It's about 110 horsepower, and still they claim it's a heavy bike for a mid-sized bike at 475 pounds, but to me, that's extremely light when you compare it to an 800-pound motorcycle. But they're about $12,000, and then, of course, you're going to add the whatever the dealer puts on it. By the time you get done, you're talking 14 grand. So I also looked at the Honda CB650R, $9,400, and that's without the surcharge or the dealer markup. So you're talking 11 grand at least. I even looked at the Suzuki GSX 750Z. These are all naked bikes I'm naming here, and with ABS, $9,000, $600 for the surcharge and the freight, another $1,000 or $1,500, or whatever the dealer feels like adding to that price. You're talking some serious money. So the next route to go would be a used bike. Now, there are so many used bikes on the market. It's been like, I don't know, a couple of weeks that I've been thinking about this, and I finally made a decision. I'm not going to tell you what that is right now, but if you want to get a motorcycle that you're going to use at the track, but you want to also use it for other purposes. So if you want to go for a ride around town, or even take a 100-mile ride today, you want something that you're going to be at least comfortable on. At least that's my feelings, and that would also be suitable for the track. So if you've got some advice you'd like to give me on that, please put it on the comments. I know all the experts in the world are in the comment section on YouTube. You see it all the time. If you got an idea, even you know, how much you would spend on a bike that's mainly for the track, put it down in the comment section. And then I'll tell you what conclusion I came to in Sunday's video. In the meantime, don't forget we've got the Ride Like a Pro Experience video, my latest video, plus Surviving the Mean Streets, 2 videos on a USB. You can plug it into your phone when you go out and practice. Comes with the practice guide, shows you how to set everything up. It's just $34.99, folks. Come on. You will learn so much you will not believe it. Get these videos and then come to the class and I'll refine the skills that you already have. So the question is, should I get a new bike with a warranty, get in a 300 or 400 cc range, or a mid-size motorcycle up to 900 cc's but used without a warranty, but preferably with low mileage? What do you think?